Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I know this has partially been covered by other people, but I want to kind of go a little bit more in depth about it. And what's that? The topic is going to be gold. Everything gold. How to get it for cheap, how to spend it, what it's useful for or not useful for, and lots of things just around gold. This is going to be a very difficult video for me to do because there's so much things about gold and blah, blah, blah. And I'm definitely going to miss something. If I miss something, you can drop a comment. If I get something wrong, just smash me in the comments, things like this. So it's going to be a very difficult video to get 100% perfect, but I'll do my best. So for the first part of it, gold is worthless, okay? Lots of people want gold in the game, but it really has limited or no value. Let me back that statement up, okay? What can you do with gold? Well, you could buy resources. You could trade resources for gold, okay? But if you have farms, a reasonable amount, not a bot farm, you probably don't need resources, or you could ask your friends. So resources are free, or at least they should be free, you know, in some non-extreme cases. So, okay, let's not use gold for that. Okay, curious. What about using gold for speed-ups? Like, I need to instantly finish this. Well, just wait. And furthermore, I think the gold exchange value on that is pretty bad, so buying gold in order to do that exchange to speed that up really isn't a good idea. Okay, so what's a better idea? Well, the $100 Alliance pack gives, I think, 41,000 minutes of speed up. The construction day on Tuesday? Wednesday? I forget. Tuesday or Wednesday. One of those days. It's Tuesday. It's definitely Tuesday. On Tuesday, gives a fairly respectable amount of construction speed-ups at a better value. So the better value is daily deals, and then the second better value is $100 Alliance pack. So gold probably isn't very good to use there. Let's go try and summon a hero. Oh, the good heroes require summoning horns and can't use gold. So I wouldn't say really use gold there either. Can you use gold over here? Let's see. No, not there. What about here in Lucky Shot? Nope, can't use gold there. Can you buy temporary alkaloids with gold? Let's see. Packages. Let's go over here. Let's go to the Undead Trader and see if we can trade our gold for it. Nope, that doesn't require gold either. So what do I use my gold for? Yeah, exactly. That's a good question. And the only thing that I found like is basically trading gold for these materials and junk for upgrading your dragon spirit, because those are kind of a bottleneck. And yeah, but the thing is that those are really expensive. When you're trying to upgrade stuff, these things cost tons and tons and tons of resources, and you're exchanging it at like 30 gold for one piece or something just silly. So you see, like, get more. See, it's like 30 gold for one piece. So when you're exchanging these for gold, man, you're going to chew up millions and millions and millions of gold. So, okay, that's one place you could spend gold, and I've considered it before, but it's a bad value. So you have the choice between basically spending millions of gold there, or yeah. Then there's the other thing you could do. You could build troops and speed, you know, speed that. But again, you're coming back to the speed ups issue of it being basically a bad value, and that Alliance Conquest or Alliance, the $100 Alliance pack is probably a better value, or the training pack on Thursdays is probably a better value. So what do you do? Oh yeah, let's go spend it in auction house. Oh wait, auction house is rigged, and they're full of shill bids that may or may not be real. Should we spend it there? What about in the merchant fair? Okay, you could probably spend some gold here. Let's see how much a Death Seeker plus 5 is. Okay, this probably isn't such a bad place to spend it. You could probably spend some gold there. So if you get zeroed and you want to get those gold packs and you want to spend it somewhere, yeah, picking up a couple of pieces of Death Seeker might not be bad. But wait a second, Death Seeker's price has dropped considerably. So you spent $500 on gold, but you could pick up 3 pieces of Death Seeker. Maybe. I don't know. I didn't do the exact math. I'm just kind of extrapolating here on the fly. Is that a good value? So let's see. Death Seeker costs $800. So if you spent $500 in gold and you get 3 pieces, no, that's a bad value because you're getting about half as much. So unless the auction house has really good, or merchant fair has really good deals, well, that's not fair. This is +5. Okay, so this is +5. So, yeah, so I guess if you bought it with gold, you'd be spending about $1,000 in gold, maybe? I need to look at those packs again. I think it was 270,000 gold for $100, which would make this 2 of those packs, $200 for 1 Death Seeker +5. And if that's the case, that's a pretty good deal. I need to make sure that those packs, I haven't had them offered to me, but I think it's 270 gold for that. So this could actually be a fairly good deal. Let's keep looking and see if they're all reasonably priced. Yeah, these people are all crazy. These people are all going to IceHore, and it doesn't make any sense. So it looks like these are $200 or $300 per piece, and if there's 600 of them, or there's 600, wow, good morning, Revenge. So if there's 6 pieces of them, and they're $200 or $300 a piece, yeah, that's going to be less than the $2,200 that you'd have to spend if you just bought it straight. So, you know, what I'm talking about is $800 for the Death Seeker, $100 for the scrolls-ish, and then like, I think it's like $800 or $1,200. No, it was $800. It was $800 for the essence. So it's $800 for the base and $800 for the essence. So you're looking at about $1,600. So yeah, this value isn't super good, isn't super bad. You could maybe use the gold to buy this, because you couldn't use the gold to go over here and get it in Lucky Shot. So maybe that may be a good deal. You just got to keep your eye open for it. But in general, people are crazy about gold. And in general, King of Avalon has been depreciating the value of gold and usefulness of it for a long time. So I suspect, I don't know, this is just a rumor, that there was lots of gold hacks early in the game. And there's a lot of people with like super amounts of gold, you know, stashed away. They're probably, you know, long gone by now. But that was before. But now you can't really do a whole lot with gold. I use gold for speed ups. And that's, I mean, you guys have seen me smash that button and use and burn gold there. But that's about the only use I have for it personally. Your use for it, you know, it may be more useful. You know, drop a comment. Tell me, what are you using gold for? If you tell me resources, I'm gonna blast you. Seriously, you should be farming. Don't use gold for that. If you tell me you use gold to finish things off here and there, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Gold for shielding. But you don't need super amounts of that. I mean, like, they have these daily deals a couple times a week where you can get like 3,000 gold for $1. And that's, you know, just about enough to cover your shield. So that's not an extreme amount. I'm talking like big gold. What do you do with it? What do you need it for? They just offered you like 270,000 gold for $100. What the hell are you going to do with it? It's like, okay, I got zeroed. What do I do with this? You know, I mean, they expect you to waste it, you know, on building troops, I guess. You know, you're gonna spend the gold on healing. Okay, yeah, I mean, like speed healing. That may not be a bad idea, I guess. I don't know. So I'm just like, okay, what do you use the gold for? Like, what would you possibly do with millions of gold? You got millions of gold, but then what do you do with it? I mean, people are crazy about it, seriously. But the amount of uses that it's actually useful for, it's pretty limited. Like, you can't get emblems. Okay, you could get more dragon feathers. You could get more dragon feathers, but that's going to get real expensive, real quick. Okay, so is that a good value? No, I really don't think so. I think you should go SPIRE and probably do this instead. You know, do that. Pow. So that's what I would probably get my dragon feathers from. Yeah, I don't know. I think that gold is not all that useful anymore. I mean, you know, it used to require gold to spin Lucky Shot, but that stopped. So you don't need gold to spin Lucky Shot anymore. You know, it's basically unlimited spins. Yeah, so I mean, in terms of big, super lots amounts of gold, the best value is just getting other packs, because unless you're getting free gold, which nobody is, don't believe those websites. Those websites are totally a scam. Gold doesn't allocate like they show on the websites. Just don't believe them, guys. It doesn't exist. There's no gold hacks in the game. If there was gold hacks a long time ago, they're long gone now. Okay? So anything that you're doing in terms of those gold hacks, it would be client side. Like maybe it shows you like with 9999999 gold, but the server didn't actually update. And when you try and use that gold, it's just going to say, you know, womp, 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 no gold. You know, so cosmetically, maybe it changes for like a few minutes here and there, but they're just a scam website. Don't believe them. They're almost certainly just trying to steal your login and hack you. And, you know, if they get those credentials, they're going to, you know, they're going to do bad things on your account and try and hold you hostage and stuff like that. So don't believe them. But in general, don't be crazy about gold, because gold really can't do a whole heck of a lot. You know, it's not going to do so much. And for you to do like upgrades and stuff like that, it would require so much super gold, and King of Avalon would totally catch you. So be smart, guys. Don't use those scamming websites. And in general, you know, when they offer you those gold packages, use your head. You know, you're probably better off, you know, buying a $100 Alliance pack and healing compared to, you know, those impulse buys for those gold packages. So just be careful. I know they're really enticing, but the amount of things that you can actually do with them, it's pretty limited. So unless you have a really really strategic plan of what you're going to do with that gold, like going in here in Merchant Fair and trying to get a good deal on this Death Seeker stuff, yeah. So it needs to be really strategic. So these gold packs, they look like a good offer, but I mean, you see me sitting here with 4 million gold. There's lots of top players with 10, 14, 20, 30 million gold. They don't make YouTube videos. You don't see it, but I know, I've seen screenshots, and they have to hide it. Because if people see that they have like 40 million gold, then, you know, they're going to cry cheater and stuff like that. But in general, you know what I mean, a lot of these stupid bids are made by people with too much gold because they don't know what else to do with it. I mean, it's like what do you do with all this gold? Let's see here. Is there any wall of shame today? People who are bidding stupid amounts. I haven't covered this in a while. It's like, are you real people? Seriously? Real people? So these are kind of the things that you could use with gold. But it shows you the market value. It's pretty low. You know what I mean? People get so much gold that, you know, like, what do you do with it? So I guess you go in here and you waste it. That's about all you can do. 35,000 gold for one fragment? Moron. Like, really? So, you know, there you go. So what can you do with gold? It's not a lot. It's usually embarrassing. You know, you end up doing, you know, high bids on worthless stuff in auction houses just because you get too much of it. You don't know what to do with it. So those packages, they are a good value on gold, but gold itself is kind of worthless. You know, so just be careful when you're buying the packs. Make sure that you understand, you know, what you have in mind when you're doing it, and that there could be a better value of things, you know, in order to meet your goal in the end, if it's healing or whatnot. Because, again, the Alliance pack comes with food and wood, which you can use for healing. The gold pack is just gold. So, okay. Hope this helps some people, because KVK is today. There's going to be lots of troops burned. A lot of people are going to get these packages, or at least get these packages offered to you. And just understand, okay, this is what you can do with gold. So gold is just a tool, and it's not special. So make sure that, you know, you plan correctly. Don't just buy it just because it looks like a shiny good deal. King of Avalon is always trying to get their money, and they're really, really clever about it. So spend smart, and remember, if you like my videos, hit subscribe and like. Okay, love you guys. Bye-bye for now.